everybody, happy Thursday. It's a good day. My hair is kind of behaving today, so that's good. Okay, and Y&R finally did not disappoint. Okay, the reason I use the title Clever is because if you ever didn't like Victor's methodology of how he goes about doing things, they're being very clever about his plan. Now, his plan is pretty straightforward, but there's a little bit of deviousness to it, so I'll explain it. Okay, now, on its face, it looks like, oh, he's just going to make Kane believe that Lily and the kids are in danger, right? Okay, the devious part of it is that, of course, Lily and her family are not going to be in danger, but he has to believe it. That's part one. Part two is they have to put them somewhere where they cannot be found so they can't be traced. Because if the secret is let out, what's the point, right? Okay, then storyline number two. And this is kind of like a combination story, so I'm going to spend most of my time on it, but you'll see the connection in like a minute here. Okay, so I've been asking, begging for something more with Claire because I'm like, okay, what are they doing with Claire? As I've discussed plenty of times, I've been watching soap operas most of my life, okay? And sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes, they do not know what to do with a character. And you can see them kind of floundering in the writing because you go, oh, wait a minute. I thought this person was like nice, and now they're kind of totally opposite that. And then, oh, but I always thought that certain qualities were irredeemable. But it's redeemable for this person. It's because they're trying to figure out what kind of character they want to have, right? Okay, now the reason I'm picking Claire is because I did a video about her this week, and I want to delve a little deeper into that. Okay, so she starts off, she's kind of devious, but you can excuse it because they give her this, even Kyle said, psychotic. Okay, that was his word, not mine. And he understands now, finally, that she needs some space to like find herself and make her own choices because for a long time she didn't make any choices. She was told what to do, when to do it, where to do it, how to eat, what to eat properly, how to behave, all the things, right? And beyond like be a good kid, I'm talking okay, now I'm talking to parents a little bit here because you know how you tell kids, you know, be a good boy now or girl or whatever, right? No, no, this is beyond that. This is extreme, like to the nth degree, okay? Now you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so then, and by the way, he kind of messed up a lot with their relationship because some people could argue that they had a very easy relationship from the word go, okay? And that could create a problem because I know this sounds counterintuitive. However, if you have a relationship that has no bumps whatsoever, then when bumps happen, you don't know what to do because you've never faced them. So some people freak out, and some people just completely emotionally and sometimes mentally shut down because they're like, oh, problem. And it's like SOS. I don't know what to do. Okay. So I don't know. But then also, he just wanted everything so fast. It was like, okay, I love you. This is great. Let's get married. And I'm like, dude, you've only been with this woman for however long, and you just say, let's get married. Yeah, okay. Um, okay. But also, on the writing side, I do believe they wrote Kyle into a pickle. And what I mean by that is whatever he said was the wrong thing. If he said the nicest thing, she'd take it wrong. If he said, "Oh, well, I'm sorry," why are you sorry? Very defensive. She was very defensive. But I kind of like the fact that they kind of wrote her, well, some people might say another word, but I'm going to say rootless for a minute because she needed to go to California because I wanted to see like a little bit of a wild side and not like that. Just for her to be a young person and just do things, you know, not be so regimented and, go to work and wear the suit and do the thing. And she's 20 something, right? She's supposed to be. So then what is she supposed to act like? What did you act like when you were 21? Think about it. You didn't know everything yet. Hell, I still don't know everything. I know I don't. I know I don't. I know that I know I don't know a lot. And I'm in my 40s. Okay? So, yeah. Okay. So, the thing I like is that we got to see the relationship between Claire and Nikki, and then also Diane and Kai. Now, if I had to pick an actor of the day for today, it'd have to be Susan Walters Ashby because, yeah. Um, if I had to pick an actor for whenever, it's Melody Thomas Scott because she always brings it. But we don't really get to see the mother son bond too much because we see the father son bond a lot more. I don't know why that is, but we just don't. Um, okay. So then Nikki asked Claire, okay, so how's it going with Holden? And she says, well, we went on a couple of dates, but I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. And I don't know what you call it because we're not dating. I'm not looking for a serious commitment, but I think Kyle is. And I'm like, oh no. Okay, so they're gonna break up. Like, really break up? Okay. But then Kyle kind of saved the day. I gotta give it to Michael Mealer too today. Because he said, well, if everything happened organically and if we happen to be in each other's orbits, then I wouldn't say no to it. So I'm like, yes. Okay, now this is what I believe. And I believe this in my bones. Okay. Kyle and Claire are in game. Listen to me. I have a methodology here. Kyle and Claire, Abbott's and Newman's. First of all, you have the element of these people, the families originally didn't want them together. So then you have to fight, right? And of course, they love each other. So all they want to do is spend time together. So then you have the element of somebody else has to help them out to create the relationship. And then what they do in the relationship is up to them. Now, if they are in game, then listen to me. They're going to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, they're going to be together. And they're going to be together for 40 years. Mark my word. So, they're in game. Okay, what else is there? Oh, okay. So, Chelsea. I like Chelsea. I actually like Chelsea. Chelsea had to grow on me. I honestly, because when she came on, the way they wrote her was like devious, conniving, you know, woman. But you had to believe that she was just trying to fight for herself, that kind of thing. And then they softened her up. They didn't change her entirely, which thank you God, because I think I made a video one time about how they make a woman strong, and then over time they kind of take away that, and she's no longer the person she was at all. Okay, they have not done this with Chelsea. Chelsea will still tell Adam the business when he needs it. Thank you God. So yeah, I like Chelsea. Plus, aside, I like her hair because she was going through like lighter, and now it's kind of like chestnut. I'd say like chestnut brown. Although don't quote me on that. I'm not too good with the colors. When it comes to like brown, I'm like, oh, that's brown. But somehow I can pick that color out. Don't ask me why. I like it though. So yeah, kudos. All right, bye everybody.